Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Final Fantasy IV first playthrough. So, it now says continue and load game there. I have played a little bit about this before. My name is Vonnie Plays, by the way, in case you were curious. And I've not had much time to stream, in honesty. This was a game I decided to stream not too long ago, but just haven't had the time. Just haven't had the time, one way or another. So here we are, playing considered to be one of the best Final Fantasy games ever made that I've not beaten. That's going to be the premise of this channel, is just playing games that I've not necessarily, never played, although there will be a few of those. But games that I've picked up in the past that I've just never had the chance to finish. And this is one of them. There may be a few exceptions to that rule in the future, because there's a few games I can think of at the top of my head that I really want to do a Let's Play of one day, and it may change one day, but for now, this is the preface. Final Fantasy IV. This is the 3D remake, in case people are curious of which version that we're playing. So I apologise in advance if you were expecting the Pixel remaster or the original version or whichever one you grew up with. I wanted to play the 3D remake because primarily because of the voice acting. I know that there's voice acting in this game. I know that Liam O'Brien's in this game, which he's one of my favourite voice actors of all time. And, well, I really want to hear the voice in this game, so I've always been curious. For those who are uninitiated, Final Fantasy IV is a JRPG created by Square Enix, released on the Super Nintendo originally, and re-released several times over its long and varied history. The other reason I really wanted to play this, and this should be obvious without saying, Final Fantasy IV is going to be the main focus of Final Fantasy XIV in the next expansion of the game, which is Endwalker. As of this recording, that is. If you're watching in the future, that may become dated, but I don't care, because I really want to see what the hype is of this game. So we're going to start a new game and just have a good time. Sit back, relax, and chill out to the music of Nobuo Uematsu, one of my favourite composers of all time. Select a difficulty level. Interesting. So game content is the same with normal and hard difficulty, except with hard enemies are more formidable. What? I gotta read that again. Game content is the same with normal and hard difficulty, except hard enemies are more forbidden. Gotcha. Okay, I'm gonna play on normal then. I really don't feel like having too much worry about this game, because I just want to play it for the fun. I'm definitely gonna go for 100%. Screw that. Cecil, Lord Captain of the Baron Red Wings.
Lord Captain, we're nearly to the Baron border.
So we are.
Trouble's here, too. Orders may be orders, but this goes too far.
The traditional Final Fantasy heroes. And a bald man with a beard. A crystal, because that's never seen in a Final Fantasy game before. His thumb is clipping through it ever so slightly.
Lord Captain! We're the Red Wings, the pride of Baron. Must we now be thieves, sent to plunder from the weak?
Enough.
But Lord Captain, the Mysidians offered no resistance, and still we cut them down.
Listen to me. We did no more than what our kingdom's peace and prosperity required us to do. The Mysidians knew too much of the crystal and its secrets. His Majesty deemed it so. We are the Red Wings of Baron. It is not our place to question the orders of our king.
Lord Captain.
Lord Captain! Monsters at the fore!
Fore means the front of the ship. In case you didn't know your ship terminology. Oh, it's the Iron Man! They're so spooky. Floating Eye is what they're called here. So, it's a Final Fantasy game. I know generally how to play a Final Fantasy game. I'm not really gonna go into too much detail. You can pretty much understand how these games work. Just, you know, just playing. It's really not that hard to figure it out. They're both dead. That was a pretty simple fight. Gil found. Gil is the currency of Final Fantasy, of course. Always has been, pretty much, since the beginning. And I believe it still is. I'm not sure, actually, in 15, because I don't like 15 very much. New total of 14. Gil total, that is. And 300 experience. I'm not sure how much experience is needed per level. I know it's pretty high because even that didn't give us a level up.
Everyone all right?
Aye. With all these monsters as of late.
Disturbing, is it not? I wonder what it bodes. We've reached the castle, my lord.
Well then, prepare for landing, men.
My lord! My lord! Sorry, I'm making fun of this as much as I am taking it seriously, because it's a Final Fantasy game. You're not supposed to take them way too seriously. I don't think you should be doing that with any game. Like, unless it's meant to be like a super serious plot, which I don't know if this is or not, but we'll find out. Ah, the young lord returns triumph. You did secure Mysidia's crystal, did you not? The crystal is ours, but the Mysidians, they did not even raise a hand in their own defense, Bygone. Is it Bygone or Bacon? I'm not sure how you pronounce it. I'm gonna go with Bygone for now until I hear otherwise. All's better, is it not? Only fools would dare oppose the almighty will of Baron. Come, we must not keep his majesty waiting. His voice is gonna change like 16 times because I am not a voice actor by any means. Although I wish I was. That would be cool. A moment, my lord. Your Majesty, I fear our good Lord Cecil's faith in you begins to waver. Does it now? Indeed. Your loyalty and worth are proven once again, Captain Bygone. But the crystal is all that matters. Bring him before me. As you wish. Lord Cecil, His Majesty bids you enter. Look at that sweet pixelating. I'm not going to make too much fun of the graphics because this is an old game. But it bears notice that Final Fantasy IV's 3D remake has better graphics than Final Fantasy VII, just saying. The Kingdom of Baron hails you return, Cecil. You have brought me the crystal, I trust. I have, Your Majesty. Boing! Very loud sound effect. That's one thing that I think is very annoying about this game especially. I don't know if it's in other Final Fantasy games. The ones I've played not in 9 so much, it was toned down a lot, but that is very loud. Relinquish this water crystal. It is genuine, Your Majesty. So it is. See how it shines. That will be all, Cecil. You may leave us now. Dot, dot, dot. Your Majesty, have you some other matter to discuss? A king has granted you your leave, and yet you would trouble him further? I know it is not my place to ask, Your Majesty, and I pray you can forgive my indiscretion. But what is it you aim to do? Your ways are not as they once were. My men's hearts grow heavy with misgiving. As does yours. Your Majesty, no, I would never doubt. You take me for a fool, Cecil. Do you think your treasonous whisperings escape my ears? All I've done for you, Cecil. You wound me. This is most unfortunate, but I can place no trust in one who offers none in return. I hereby relieve you of command of the Red Wings. My liege! You will go now to the Valley of Mist instead. There's a task I would have you do. A phantom creature haunts the borders of that land. The Eidolon of Mist. You will slay it and deliver this ring to the village that lies beyond. They will know its meaning. Be gone at first light on the morrow. Your Majesty. I think this is who I think it is. Yep, there he is. Kane, commander of the Baron Dragoons. I'll try and do as good at Liam O'Brien as I can, but I'm not very good at it, so apologies if it doesn't sound very good. I beg you, my liege, reconsider. That's a terrible... That sounds more like fucking David Hayter. You know Cecil would not betray you. Oh, well, that's the voice he's getting now, at least when I'm voicing him. Ah, King. I was not aware this matter concerned you. As you seem so eager to protect your friend, let your spear accompany his blade on the road to Mist. Your Majesty, I have no more words. Take the ring and be gone, while my wound is yet fair. Obtained Cornelian signet. My liege! Kane, forgive me. I did not mean to draw you into this. Once to forgive, we'll slay this Eidolon of his, and all will be forgotten. You're commanding... Oh my god, this voice is terrible. You'll be commanding the Red Wings again before you know it. Kane, you must be tired from Acidia, no? Leave the preparations to me and get yourself some rest. Hi. By rest he means talk to everybody! Rumors swarm about His Highness like so many flies, but I shudder to think what might happen were he to catch wind of them. Fascinating. What about you? Do you say anything interesting? I cannot help but a sense of changed air about His Majesty of late. I, for one, believe in our king. He's a man who is not afraid to act on his beliefs. Okay, we gotta talk. So, I like most of the sprites in this game. I think they're good. I think they look great. This one, however, this suit of armor that's standing over here, very much looks like a cardboard cutout, and it's very obvious, the pixeling, aliasing. Even for like the standard, you got Kane next to it. Sorry, Cecil next to him, or the suit of armor, and he definitely looks a lot more like effort than this set of armor would be in the corner here. I've always thought that looks a bit weird, but what can you really do with a game that is well over 20 years old by this point, I believe. Something like that. Way over that. This wasn't a Super Nintendo game after all, and this was a remake of said Super Nintendo game. But let's talk to Kane again, see what he has to say. What is it? My voice changed again. This is all my doing. Forgive me. told you, there's nothing to forgive. What's wrong? Is it like you died like this? I did not train in the ways of dark swords so I could steal from innocence, Cain. Irony. I trained because His Majesty asked him to help me. Oh, I see. I see what he's saying. You mustn't blame yourself for the orders you were given. A king had his reasons, I'm sure of it. I envy you, King. Cecil, so you saw me. I saw the openings you left. How do you expect to lead the dragoons if you cannot even keep guard of your own flank? My father's blood is in me. I will lead the dragoons. Have no fear of that. You're certainly headstrong enough. No more holding back, Cecil. Fight to win this time. Dot. Don't overthink things, Cecil. You need to keep your wits about you. Or do you mean to say enough against the Eidolon alone? Of course not. You leave early in the morning. Just get some sleep. Okay, we'll do that as soon as we talk to what the hell happened there? Everyone else. The first thing commander and Lord Cecil of the Red Wings join us on. It is the enemies of Baron and made fear. Okay, thank you. The Valley of Mist lies beyond Orphan in the northeastern border. I have not been there myself, but is said to be shrouded in a fog that never lifts. Ah, I'm glad we learned so much from you. I'm sure that's going to pick up great on my mic. Oh dear. Rash actions are ill advised, at least if you value your life. Well said. Don't be a fucking moron, basically, is the story of that guy. His Majesty is sorely displeased. He says it will not knows of his visitors grant you audience until you have discovered that ring. Sorry, delivered that ring. Discovered that ring, yes. You found that ring in the Valley of Mist. No, you have to deliver this ring to the village of Mist. There you go. I can read sometimes, just not very often. I'm gonna be fucking up the text a lot because I read in a weird way. Hi. Congratulations! Word has it Mystidia was a success and the crystal is ours now, thanks to you. ... What? Sleeping on duty? I would never do such a thing. Not sure why they had that voice, but whatever. It's funny, so who cares? White Magic Laboratory! His Majesty seems almost to have regained a bit of youth in his recent days. But it's more than that. Something about him seems different. I'm currently studying the fundamentals of white magic. A white magic should know the 3 C's. Cure, Cura, and Curaga. Or Cure 1, Cure 2, Cure 3, according to Final Fantasy 14. Don't know why that is, but whatever. Rosa became a white mage to help you, you know. She worries for you. Try not to make her do so any more than she must. I always imagine white mages, at least in the originals, to have quieter voices. I don't know why that is, but it is the way I've always imagined them. Hey, it's Vivi! We've been ordered to conduct magical research to aid His Majesty's war efforts. Not sure why he sounds like that, but I guess that's the voice we're giving him now. Sleep! Huh? You don't even feel sleepy? That sounded like I swear I did it right. Cecil just goes to fall asleep in the corner. Not all monsters can be found by such simple spells as fire, blizzard, and thunder.
Ancient tomes speak of magic vastly more powerful, but all true knowledge of such things is long forgotten.
Good for you. I hope that you find these Enochian scripts that you're after. Pun intended, because they're black mages. Did you see what I did there? Ah, press a switch here, because I know that this is here, because my friend told me about it. The provisions within this chamber yours to employ as you see fit. The switch upon that wall controls the mechanism that opens the door. Oh, he actually tells you about it. So let's see what's in here. Tent. Ether. 480 gil. The tent can be used in overworlds to restore your HP and unsaved points as well. To restore your HP and your MP to maximum. The ether is a magic restore. It allows you to use more spells when you need it, and a gil is gil. Just what you should know. It's a Final Fantasy tradition. Anyway, which way am I going next? I guess I'll go to the right. I'll go right first. Why not? Right's a good direction. Baron Castle. Not sure if you need to explore all of Baron Castle, but it's a good idea to at least. Can I interact with that? Nope. What voice should I give him? The room below houses Baron's ancient treasures. Entrance within is forbidden in the name of His Majesty the King. Okay. Fascinating, I'm sure. I think I went the right way, so I'm gonna... Another day, another sleepless night at work. I mean, I still love this job, I do. You'll be sure to tell the sleep master that if you see him. Haven't seen Fleet Master Sid, have you? He's been like a ghost, leaving the ocean repairs to us. Seems distance when I do catch a glimpse of him too. Pensive like. Not sure why they've got a cold, but whatever. Again, apparently they do. Every character is going to be voiced in an extremely weird way. I do apologise for that, but I think it's hilarious, so I'm going to go with it. Just checking out to see how much time we've been going for, because I don't want to make these episodes too long. I feel like this episode's probably going to be the longest, because I want to talk to everybody in the castle first, and then decide on what I'm doing next time. I don't know who this is. Cecil! Oh! Rosa, White Mage of Baron. Thank goodness, you are right. I don't know why I always imagine Rosa with a Spanish accent, but that's what she's getting now. A really shitty Spanish accent. Thank goodness, you're alright. The orders for Mysidia came so suddenly, I'd worried. We're fine, small wonder, considering we fought mages who did not fight back. Cesar, I'll visit you in your tower later. Oh my! Of course. She wants to go up on Cecil's tower. I see how it is. I think, no, is this the right... Where the hell is the quote-unquote wrong way to go here? Because I think that's the right way. Hello. We have imprisoned the Mysidian mages who stood against us. It should be safe to speak to them, as long as you do so through the bars. Nah, I want to break in and talk to these people. Hi. You're the filthy Dark Knight. Do you really think what you've done will go unpunished? I don't even remember what voice I gave him now. I think it was the creepy, almost Igor voice. What you do to us is of little consequence, but please, you must restore the crystal to Mysidia. Uh-huh. You know nothing. That crystal is not some mere glittering stone. Mike tells many lies. Sorry. Don't know why I did that. That's fun. That's funny. Oh dear. Alright. Can't interact with anything else in here. So let's see. Is this the right way? Because if so, I think it is. Yeah, it sure is. I recognise that area. Okay, we're going to the right, and I might cut away if nothing happens. So be right back. Turn. Here we are. Let's go up. Oh, that. That is a camera. That is surely a camera. Hi. This tower is closed by His Majesty's orders. But I want to go in. Let me come in. I came all this way. I spent 30 seconds going through the castle to come here. It's just so you could tell me that. Maybe later. Alright. I'll be right back again. I'm glad I did that. Oh! Did I come down here? Notice we're not seeing much different in the past weeks. Oswald at the gate! Hey, you're leaving again at sunrise. You ought to retire for the evening. No, I didn't come down here. Nightfall is approaching fast, my lord. Best stay within the keep, what with all those monsters about. But I want to go outside. I want to go and open the door. Shitty camera. Okay, I'll be right back. For real this time. Alright, we are back again. 3 cuts in the span of about 5 minutes. That was bad. Okay, that's gonna happen a lot, I feel, because I like to explore a lot, so I do apologise. Right, let's get on with the story then. I don't know who this is. Well, look who's home. That's Sid. Sure. Nice outfit, Sid. I can definitely see how the Final Fantasy XIV Sid got their inspiration if you look like a luchador in this game. Rose's been sick, hasn't you know? Making that girl cry, you'll have to answer to... Sorry, you'll have me to answer to, you hear? Speaking of girls, how are my babies? Didn't burn out any engines, did you? You and them goons of yours. Oh, you know what? You know what voice I should give him? You and them goons of yours need to treat those ships with more respect. Hey, why the long face? Something the matter? Sid, I am... What? He's sending you to hunt the Eidolon instead? But what'll happen to the Red Wings without you? I'll tell you, something's gotten into His Majesty. He's ordered me to build a new ship, you know, a more maneuverable one, with more firepower. What's he thinking? I'm not building these things for him to wage war. There's talk about the townspeople too. Everybody's worried about where the Baron's headed. It's so weird reading Baron like that. And now the King's sending you away from us? Missed, eh? Well, you take care of yourself. Suppose I don't need to worry about you, though, do I? I best be on my way too. That daughter of mine is going to wreck my neck if I spend another night here working without checking I'm at home. You have a daughter, Sid? Who the hell's your daughter? Is it, oh, what's her name? Rosa? Is Rosa your daughter? If so, I can definitely see where she picks it up from. Hello. Greetings and salutations, Sir Knight. My name is Namingway. I travel the world bestowing no names upon those dissatisfied with their ones they currently possess. But as of late, I find if you are wishing to take advantage of my renaming services. What's it? Want to try a new name on for size? I believe this is the traditional way that you can change the names of characters in Final Fantasy if you want to. I really don't think I'll be doing this, to be honest. I really only see these characters with their official names. So, sorry, naming way. Say what?
You can't change your name? Well, this is certainly unprecedented. So as the storm existing here serves no purpose.
You don't say.
Naming way cannot change a man's name. It's no naming way at all. I believe it is time for me to embark on a new journey to find my proper place in this world. Until then.
Pretty much what he said. I fucked up the line, and even then I was correct in what he said. Good job, me. Oh dear. Okay, let's talk to you. What do you want?
Returned back, my lord. You told me you would be departing on morrow as well tonight.
Turned my bed. Thank you. Don't know what that means exactly. I might have to look up that whatever that means. I assume it means that they've redressed the bed. Probably that, to be honest. Can I come in here? I want to see who's in here. Hi. Oh, be careful. That's where the monsters got me. Oh, Captain. What hurt you? Was it the giant beady eyes we killed? Maybe? I don't know. Alright, sure. Red wings have fallen so far. We gotta erase the memories of what was done in the city, but we can drown them. Never has victory tasted so bitter upon my tongue. Oh, dude, that last guy's voice. Sexy. Anyway. Well, this looks like... I know it's supposed to be a... what they call them? I know they're crests technically, but that's not the actual proper name for them technically. Oh, Cecil was like twitching for a second then, that was interesting. Yeah, that kind of looks more like a trapdoor than a crest. I don't know the actual name, heraldic something, I can't remember. It's been a while. Anyway, let's go upstairs and go and rest, shall we? Cecil's bedchamber. Is there anything in here? There's a giant sword that looks pretty jagged. There's a sword, there's a shield, two types of shield, a kite shield and a circle shield, or is it a circle shield? I can't remember the actual official name of those. I think they're circle shields. Well, I'm going to call them circle shields anyway, because they're circles and they're shields. You know what really bothers me about this? She turned our bed, sure, but she didn't bother to put a quilt on. How the hell does Cecil sleep in this armour as well? He must be really uncomfortable. Sure, we'll rest for the night though. Sure we will. Wink. That looks pretty impressive for the time.
Your Majesty, what's become of you? Where is the noble knight, the man who took me in as an orphan and raised me as his own? The strong, just king I once knew. Is a crystal worth all this? Robbing a peaceful people of what's theirs by right. What need could be so great? King's orders or no, there's no forgiving what we've done.
Cecil? Won't you tell me what happened? First you're sent off to Mysidia, and now to hunt some beast again so soon? Did something happen in Mysidia?
No, it's nothing.
Then why won't you look at me?
In Mysidia, we stole a crystal from people who had done no wrong. I've worn this darkened armor for so long now. There's no mote of light left in me. Not even in my heart.
You're a good man, Cecil.
I'm a coward. A coward who cannot even defy orders he knows he ought not follow.
Cecil of the Red Wings is many things, but he is no coward. Not the Cecil who I love. The king is sending you to Mist to slay the Eidolon, isn't he? If anything were to happen to you, I couldn't...
Kane will be with me. I'll be fine. It's late. You should get some rest.
Be careful.
Thank you, Rosa. But I know what I've become.
Shall we then, Cecil?
I'll be counting on you, my friend.
Then you've nothing to fear.
And so the Dark Knight Cecil, stripped of his command of the Red Wings, set out for the distant Valley of Mist. Together with Kane, commander of the Dragoons, he would pursue a faceless quarry and a chance for redemption. The advent of the airship had marked realization of mankind's most ancient dream. But man is a creature seldom sated, and he was quick to dream anew. With the unparalleled might of the Red Wings, Baron's military soon reigned supreme. But then, does its king now seek the crystals? I think I messed up that conversation. And why have fearsome monsters suddenly began to overrun the once calm land? If the creatures know, they share no answers, only their pure silence.